Virgo, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you, Virgo. Low-key got an attitude, feel like you low-key got an attitude, or you feeling some kind of way, or you put somebody on pause, you don't show up, you take really long to respond, or you stop talking, you know somebody doesn't want to speak to you. Someone's being funny, someone lying to you. Someone lying to you could be an air sign, heavy on the Gemini vibes, could be an Aquarius, so you don't like how somebody talks to you, or something. You know, I try to be nice, I try to be cordial, I try to be calm and respectful, or have extra patience with you, and it always backfires. Like, you don't respect me till I snap on you. That type of energy. Someone doesn't respect you till you snap, or someone lies in your face until you really go off. That's the only thing that they respect. If someone feels this way about you, you only respect my shit when I go off on you, when I really lose it. You're going out of your way to try to be delicate when you talk to someone. You're going out of your way to try to be delicate when you talk to someone. Going out of your way to be more kind. Be more patient. Take your time when speaking to someone. You running over someone in a conversation, or you being too much, or someone being this way with you. But having on this being you being very intentional with speaking slower. And thinking about what you say before you say it, because you can hurt people's feelings even when that's not the intention. You're just being fucking honest. You're just telling the truth. You're just stating the facts. Something about it. Going out of your way to be as kind as fucking possible, and someone playing with you. Someone taking your kindness for weakness, or you being like, you see, this is exactly why I'm never fucking nice to you. This is why I talk to you the way that I talk to you. This is why I spaz on you, because the only thing that you respect is when I go off. The only thing that you respect is when I yell at you. Someone taking you something about this. And I was about to say someone taking you there, but you allowing someone to take you there. You allowing someone to take you completely out of character, or to, you know, have you undo all the work that you've done somehow, to control yourself, control how you speak. Having on this being about how you communicate. Child. Being a thing. Some of you are working on your paperwork right now. Some about your paperwork, your number. You're doing your numbers. Somebody's an accountant. Someone's being their own accountant. Someone needs an accountant. Something's unstable. I'm shaking my legs. Somebody's nervous about something, about the outcome of something. Could be having to do with business, or it gives you anxiety, or something's unstable about your business. Needing an accountant, needing someone to come in and do your numbers. Getting behind you, somehow getting away from you. You taking the time. Some of you taking the time to sit down, see what you've made for the month. You're doing your numbers, or you're taking inventory somehow. You're keeping the books. You keep the books. You focus on the money. You focus on what comes in. You just start focusing on what goes out. You spend. You got a spending habit. You're not paying attention to what you're spending. You're paying attention to what you're making. You're liking that, but at the end of the month, you're making really good money and not seeing that shit stacking in your bank account, not being able to figure out why your bill's not being that expensive. It being because you like to spend money, and you're not keeping track of just how much you're spending. You're not wanting for anything. You're not hurting, so you're not feeling it. It's not making it. Making a dent in your pocket, or it not being noticeable until you're looking at it on paper. Something about this. For some of you, you are isolating yourself, or pulling back your love, your attention, or from a person, a specific person. But also for some of you, this is taking the day off somehow from work. You know, you working too much, or 4 on the clock. Whatever you built being solid, you taking a day off. You relaxing a little bit. Something about this. You going to kick it with family. Going to a cookout, family cookout. Some of you are going to a park. Everybody's getting together. Have you been connecting with family, going to a restaurant? I don't know. Seeing your sisters, your fraternity, your family, you being back home. For some of you, you like, this is why my ass is always gone. This is why I'm always gone. This is why. This is why I'm always working. This is why I'm always traveling. Because when I'm around, it's always some bullshit. When I come back around here, when I come home, it's always some bullshit. It's always something. We're always arguing. I could have went to work for all of this. I could have been. In Florida. I could have been anywhere. Matter of fact, I'm going. Matter of fact, I'm going. I'm going to Florida. Fuck this. Matter of fact, I'm going to work. Fuck this. There's better things I could do. You reaching out to someone. You're reaching out to someone you're supposedly on good terms with, extending yourself somehow, asking them, inviting them over, trying to communicate, have a conversation with them. You thinking that you're in a good space with someone, them saying that you're in a good space, but when you try to connect, you feeling the disconnect, you feeling how much that you two are not, just how much this person isn't interested in coming over to see you, or doesn't really want to talk to you. You not being that as cool with someone as they say, them telling you that they like you but them not really liking you, that shit pissing you off. You don't really fuck with me like that. I keep reaching out to you. I'm the only one reaching out. You don't fucking reach out to me. You don't make no effort. I'm the only one making an effort. You always shoot me down. You always telling me no. I'm always asking you how your day is, how your day is, what's been going on with you. You never asking me what's going on with me. The conversation stopping when it's time to talk about what's going on with me. You always leaving me on red. You don't fuck with me like I fuck with you. Alright, cool. You could have just said that. You should have just said that. You getting pissed because someone didn't say that? Someone that you care about? If you don't really like me like that, tell me that. Don't have me looking stupid. Don't have me keep overextending myself trying to figure out, is it just me? 725, 726 on the clock. If you know, you know. That's my numbers. Dark Night of the Soul, Spiritual Ascension. It getting real dark somehow. The connection between you and this person not being in the best space, or being in a really bad space. You trying to actively go out of your way to heal the connection, bring some love into it, turn over a new leaf. You're seeing so much potential for love and growth and connection in that relationship, and someone else not putting in any effort. Someone that you thought genuinely felt about you the way that you feel about them, being wrong, being upset, being wrong because you're upset, being wrong because you're upset. Some of you were right about something, and then you get wrong. You're right. You know, there's nothing anyone can say about you, but then you get mad at the injustice. You get mad at being right and someone doing you wrong, and then how you fucking respond, how you go off about something automatically makes you wrong. What you say or what you do, it's like, yeah, that person was wrong, but you can't do that. You can't say that. You can't respond like that. Now you're wrong. To me, yo, I try to have mad patience with you. Now I'm not pulling no punches, and then you get really abusive with how you speak to someone, how you treat them, in one way or another, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Take your pick. Well, this is someone with you, but have you almost being your vibes. You're like, I'm gonna be really kind. I'm gonna be really nice. I'm gonna, you know. If someone pisses you off, or you get tested, and then you fail the test because you go off on someone, and everything that you just said that you were gonna do goes out the window. You supposed to be passing the test. You failing the test. You ending up being wrong. You saying things you should not say, doing things you should not do. Yeah. I'm drawing a blank. I had some other downloads, and I'm drawing a blank. Have you all that energy though about somebody? You being pissed off or pulling back your... How you should have just told me you ain't like me. You should have told me you ain't want to talk to me, or you ain't want to be bothered, or I might as well not call you or invite you because you ain't never showing up. You should have just said that. I'd be upset, but I'm more now. Now I'm even more mad that you got me wasting my time, or you had me thinking it was more than what it was. Some of you really hurt. You really hurt. It's manifesting or coming across as anger, but you're ultimately really hurt at the way that somebody is ignoring you. So the way someone brushes you off, or someone is flaking on you, or other, you feel disrespected by someone. For some of you, it's the way someone is downplaying your connection to them. Someone acting like you mean absolutely nothing to them, or you never played an important part in their life. You were never close to them. You weren't. The relationship didn't mean as much to them as it did to you, or even didn't really mean as much as they said they did in the moment when everything was good. Someone later on acting like they never said any of the things that they said to you, or they never went out their way to tell you how much they care for you or how much you mean to them. Singing a completely different tune. Moving forward. 11:11 on the clock. I saw it and I ignored it. For some of you, it's just somebody that you thought was your twin flame, someone that you believed. But it's something about this person being so cruel. How could they ever be a reflection of you? Some of you feeling this way. The answer being them being a reflection of you, because them being really cruel to you and you still loving them the way that you do. You still being there for them, being present, taking the ass whooping, not learning the lesson, being a glutton for punishment. That's how. It's not until you learn the lesson. It's not until you learn to love yourself. For some of you, you have, though. You have, and you thought that. For some of you, you thought that you left something important in a connection. You thought that you said that it was you. Have you on the a connection going sour somehow? A connection going sour. Time getting away from you. You doing a lot of work on yourself. Looking at taking accountability about the part when it comes to the parts that you played. Really looking at yourself like, maybe I sabotaged this. Maybe this didn't have to go in this direction, or I really lost out on something good here, or a really amazing friend, a really amazing connection, or whatever it is, and going back to get it, to retrieve it, trying to heal it, trying to reach out to someone, taking accountability, apologizing, letting someone know that you feel like you really lost a really great person, a really great connection, a really great partner, whatever it is, and someone giving you the cold shoulder, it not being completely your fault, someone being very much just as much to blame as you are, even more to blame as you are, but them refusing to take accountability, letting you take the fall, or refusing to have a real conversation with you, or pretending like it's okay, pretending like they accept your apology when they don't, instead of being real and just saying, I appreciate the apology, but we can never be friends, we can never reconcile, too much damage has been done. Some of you just not understanding, it being really ridiculous to you. I was about to say something else, really insensitive, because you get really fucking insensitive, and you... and you just say anything, you get mad, but somebody not respecting your shit, somebody ignoring you until you go off, or some of you, someone's ignoring your messages until you curse them out. I mean, you're like, is this what you want? You wanted me to be toxic? I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be like this with you. You think there's something wrong with me when I'm like this, or people think there's something wrong with me when I'm like this. I don't want to be this way, but the only time you respect me is when I'm this way. Like, what the fuck? Or you're gonna ignore me, or until I call you trash, or until I curse you out and tell you that's really fucked up how you're treating me, or what you're doing, or how you're ignoring me. Let's pray. Yo, yeah, too much time getting away from you before you pray too. You're letting something going on way too long before you take it to the divine. Surrender it to the divine. Pray to God. Talk to God about it. Like, being a really interesting conversation out here for some of you, really being hurt because you realize that someone didn't care about you, or does not care about you at all. Them telling you straight to your face, it being really hard for you, it being really painful for some of you. For some of you, someone's telling you straight to your face, or they're just showing you in their actions. Their actions more than anything. Some of you, they're actually telling you, I don't care. I don't care about you. Do what you want. You don't mean anything to me. Or you're doing this to someone else. You're saying this to someone else. I don't care. I don't want to be with you. I don't care about you. I don't love you. Go do your own thing. I wouldn't miss you. If you were gone, I'm waiting for you to be gone. Treating someone like this, a masculine energy treating a feminine energy like this. Whether this is you or this is someone that you're dealing with. You treating someone this way or someone treating you this way. Baby side you're on. Because I feel your energy on both sides. Everyone in feminine energy being treated this way and being really brokenhearted and taking it on the chin, but realizing that she keeps taking things on the chin, meaning she's a glutton for punishment. She keeps going back to this person, keeps getting hurt by this person, not understanding why. Having an epiphany, having an aha moment, realizing that someone means what they say. Believe people when they tell you who they are, when they show you who they are. Someone said what they said what they said. Well, not I said what I said. They said what they said, but they meant what they said. They said what they meant, and they meant what they said. And they said they didn't give a fuck. Or they wouldn't miss you, or leave, go. Why are you still here? Whatever this energy is. Whatever this energy is. Someone's showing you going out of the way to show you that they don't give a shit, and they meant it. It being so hard for you to process or come to terms with, or being weird, you having the proof and still, for some of you dealing with a Pisces, or somebody has Pisces in their chart. Some of you it's a high priestess. Somebody gets really carried away. Something about somebody getting really carried away in their dream state. Someone gets really dreamy. They start romanticizing shit. They start to wander off. They get really fucking spacey. Someone can daydream all day about someone. Or about how something is going to go out, how it's going to turn out. Have you on the you being discriminated against? You're not understanding why you're being discriminated against for some of you. Some of you's like, I work just as hard as everybody else. I work fucking harder than everybody else. I work harder than all y'all. What's the problem? Why are you hating on me? Or someone just flat out hating on your success, or hating on your blessings. For some of you, someone who doesn't even want you, or doesn't want you to be a part of their team, or doesn't even like you, doesn't talk to you, caring so much that they would hate on you for progressing. Meanwhile, if they really didn't care about you, or you were insignificant, they wouldn't even think about you. You being fucked up, wondering if somebody's thinking about you. Your messy, your fucking downloads being really loud. Your thoughts being really loud. I haven't even pulled cards. I've been channeling for damn near 20 minutes. So I'm gonna pull cards. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Somebody's eyes hurt. Somebody's eyes are bothering them. Somebody needs to get an eye exam. Somebody needs to get an eye exam. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. You know, I've been pulling that card a lot, which is kind of crazy. You know, you're just being different, you're being unique, you need to honor it. Something about you sticking out like a sore thumb, someone picking on you somehow because you're different, because you're unique. The things that make you unique, the things that used to draw someone in or drew someone in towards you are the very things that someone hates about you. Someone being in competition with you somehow. You being just like someone, or having a strong personality just like them. You two bumping heads, that you being too much alike, and so you bump heads. Star ancestors, hidden truths, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Some of you really want to pull away from something because it hurts, when you need to look a little deeper at it. You're thinking that you have to look at another person about a situation, and not being someone else. It being internal. It being an internal war, being an internal issue. Why you keep going back to something that hurts, someone that hurts, someone that has flat out told you, I don't want you, you're not good enough. I'm tired of you, I'm sick of you, I'm not attracted to you anymore. It being really terrible for some of you. Some of the things that someone says, you're not my type, I don't want you. I'm not attracted to you. You're going back for more and more and more. You're trying to change their mind. You're trying to be a better person. Be a better woman, be a better man, so that they will notice you. You're not my type. You got too much baggage. I don't like how you're shaped. I don't like how you act. I don't like your success. Being a horrible energy. Needing to look a little deeper at someone. Needing to see the parts of themselves that they try to hide when it comes to you. You're seeing it now. You're looking through the cracks. You're seeing something about this. You're still being really in denial about someone, though, and not setting in. It not making sense. You're losing someone, mourning someone. You're still mourning someone that you love. Losing someone that you love. Very deeply. Star family. Could be star family. Could be someone who's connected to you. Soul tribe. You are part of a team of souls calling support. You are needing some backup at this time, needing some support, needing some family. I think I said this to you, going to connect with family because you're really hurting over someone right now. So going to connect with family, going to a cookout, going to a park. Have you want to going to a park? Having a whole feast, having food laid out, it being really beautiful, people connecting. Feasting together. It being the distraction, it being healing. Some of you always getting to that somebody's baby, something about somebody's baby, someone being really close to someone's baby, holding your babies close, you having babies or someone else's babies, either your babies or someone else's babies, like a niece or a nephew or your grandchild for some of you. Holding someone close to you makes you feel good. That's your baby. Some of you have a lot of babies. You have to consider the babies, consider the children. Or you just have one. Could be a boy. That's for some of you. Being something about holding someone's baby or holding your baby that heals you. Heals you, makes you feel better. For some of you, it's a Taurus. A Taurus knows how to make you feel better. An Empress knows how to make you feel better. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Being out here. Healing your body needing to heal at this time. Mind, body, spirit, but your body somehow suffering. Your body taking a hit. Your body needing to be looked at. Some of you is because of where you're storing. You're storing pain. You're storing trauma. You're being your womb. For some of you having stomach problems. Some of you are having serious stomach problems, stomach issues, or you had before. You've had issues with your uterus somehow, your ovaries. You've had cysts. For some of you, fibroids, bad fibroids. Okay. What's your overall energy right now? This Devil card, right? Someone is calling on you, right? Just trying to heal, man. Someone being really toxic, someone doing a number on you, someone really affecting your self-esteem. You finding yourself to be triggered, to be really emotionally codependent on someone, someone pissing you the fuck off, calling on a side of you that they do not want. someone taking you there. At the bottom of the deck, though, being an Aquarius out here for some of you, a masculine refusing for there to be healing, blocking healing in the connection, or literally his refusal to transform or to do better with himself somehow, physically making the feminine energy sick and making it hard for her to heal. Him refusing to heal and to be better and to show up better for his life makes it harder for her to heal. There's something about it. It makes it impossible for him to show up for that connection. It really weighs it down. It worries her. It upsets her. Something about it. Some of you, someone has, you worry about someone's safety so much. You worry about there being, or you worry so much. You worry so much about this fucking Aquarius. Some of you worry so much about a fucking Aquarius. You want to make sure you're always worried about them dying. You're always worried about them encountering the devil, encountering racism, encountering someone who hates them just for existing, always worrying about this fucking earth sign. I mean, ooh, for some of you it's another earth sign, but heavy on it being an Aquarius for some of you that you're constantly worried about. But also, like I'm trying to fucking woo-saw. Let me woo-saw. Let me woo-saw. You be calling, you be trying it, you be calling on me. I just want to woo-saw. Like heavy on this energy. For some of you, thinking about sex. Sex is on the brain. Sex is on the brain. You really want to have sex. You really want to have some really nasty sex, some really wet sex. Somebody is a squirter. Somebody gets, oh, this is another sex reading. It comes out though. It comes out. If it comes out, I say it. It is what it is. You're not getting sex. It drying up. Someone not being able to finish. Someone not being able to perform. Someone not satisfying you. You making sure you get yours. I'm gonna make sure you get yours. You give somebody a couple. They get theirs a couple times, but you don't get yours at all. Or someone makes sure you get yours a couple times, and they don't get theirs at all. They don't get to finish. They don't get to finish. Someone's making love. If someone making love, you thinking about somebody, wanting to connect with somebody. You show up, you join them, but they don't meet you halfway, or you're ready to go, but they're not ready. They can't go through with it, or you. Once you have sex with somebody, they change. You think long and hard about giving this to somebody. Once you have sex with somebody, they change. There being so many messages, it being ridiculous. It being ridiculous how many messages just came out at me. I'm here too long. I'm about to get out of here. Your commitment is being tested. Meditate and contemplate. A personal issue reaches resolution. Your commitment is being tested to yourself. Heavy on that energy. You're close to achieving your goal. A new start is coming. The answers you need are coming. Gemini season, Gemini season has, like, there's more for you to learn come Gemini season. Even though Gemini season, it feels like it's just starting, baby. It has. It's officially Gemini season now that we're in June. We're just not getting here. You ain't seen nothing yet. Something about this, or you think somebody was harsh, it's gonna get worse. Or someone thought that you were harsh, it's gonna get worse. Or more is gonna be revealed. Or you're gonna put your foot in your mouth. Or some of you really put your foot in your mouth. You don't know how to stop talking to somebody. You don't know how to stop engaging them first. You don't know how to stop reaching out when you feel ghosted. They've ghosted you, baby. They've ghosted you. Honor that. You're like, but they didn't tell me they don't want to talk to me no more. That's the whole point of ghosting. I don't have to tell you that I don't want to be with you if I ghost you. I'm showing you I don't want to be with you. You for some of you you're trying to maintain everything. You're trying to manage everything. You're trying to manage people. Everyone is being really hard to run something. Make it all. Some of you dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you a Capricorn in the mix. There could be an Aquarius in the mix. Some of you, someone's trying to manage. Some of you, someone is trying to manage multiple women, multiple lovers. Some of you, they're trying to manipulate multiple people, have them on strings. You know, you do what I say, and you do what I say, and I got time for you, and just have everybody in their position. But some of you, you're trying to make sure you're trying to manage everybody, make sure everybody is where they're supposed to be. For some of you, it's there being a team of healers. You working with a team of healers. Them being under you. Somebody works in the healthcare field, or someone is a spiritual healer. You work in the medical department, the medical field somehow, or somebody being a boss, somebody being a supervisor, someone looking over, watching over people. So for some of you, it's something about healers. There being a group of healers. Some are better than others, or some show up to work more than others. It being hard to manage them. It being a really big corporation somehow. It being influencers. Some of you are in charge of artists, managing artists. Stars. You're managing stars. Some of you, someone's not worth investing in. There's something about it. They're not making you no money. There's not a good return on it. You're still being really confused about something. You're being really confused about something because someone is not communicating with you. Could be a Scorpio. Being really confused about what's going to happen with someone. What's the outcome? Could be what's the outcome with this Scorpio. Someone feeling really left out in the cold and really jaded. Someone being really upset. Acting like everything is fine, but being really upset with you. Low key to them, you being done, you being, you know, you being dead. Someone being dead to you. Someone, I have to put you out my mind. You have to be dead to me. You being this way or someone else being this way, you feeling like someone is absolutely delusional if they think that they're going to get something from you, so get anything from you, any bit of valuable information or money or time, someone being closed off completely, stonewalling you, or you being this way. So I said this too, right? And I said something about someone not wanting to let you in emotionally, or just tell me I'm fucking delusional if I thought that I could come back from this, or I could revive this, or this was fixable, if this was worth, you know, this was 4 of Wands, it was solid. I thought you was family. I thought you was soul family. I thought we could move forward. 6 of Swords. I guess I was fucking wrong. Just, again, something about this energy. And you could have just told me that. I would have left you alone. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna leave it here. Everything that you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, if you feel called to leave me a donation, if you'd like to subscribe to my Patreon, follow me on IG, check out my spiritual shop, or stream my music. You can find everything in the link tree below. I love you so much. It's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.